want to save a little bit of money, there are paints out there like that you can open up with a formula which will break down the surface tension of the paint in order for you to keep working them. These paints are excellent, but the thing is, all these things cost us money, and we have not always got a lot of money to spend, especially if you're on budgets, or you're disabled, or you've just started out and you've been given some paints like that. What I can suggest to you is this, and this is a way around that, and it works in exactly the same way, is to get some water, and I would use, let me just use this, I would use a little pot like that. That's a 100 ml pot, and I would fill that up with some distilled water. I certainly would. Now, if you can get one of these things, this is called a pipette. All that does is allows you to pull up some fluid and then drip it in and run controlled drop at a time. Now, you need to play around with this formula just a little bit. So what I suggest is, if you've got any of these paints, put some down, let it dry, and then try a couple of different formulas. Now, as I said, 100 ml of distilled water, that's boiled, let cool, and then put in a little bottle, and you need to get some 90 to 91% blend isopropylene alcohol, and that's that one, there you go, or rubbing alcohol. It's the same stuff, it's just a different name. Now, you're going to need at least 4 drops, so you need to fill that pipette up and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Start off with 4. Give the in the distilled water, put a lid on, give it a shake, put that in a little fine mister bottle like we've got here. There you go, one of these little fine mist bottles. You can buy these on the website www.clive5art.co.uk along with other products, and then spray that on the dried paint you've done as a sample, and if it reactivates, it works. If it doesn't reactivate, add 2 more drops into that little bottle of distilled water, and another, so that'll be 6 drops of isopropylene alcohol or rubbing alcohol. Give it a shake, spray it on another sample, see if it unlocks. Once you've got the formula, write it down. It's very important, otherwise you'll forget how many drops of isopropylene alcohol to distilled water you're going to need. And that's all it is. All this does, breaks down the surface tension of that paint. The paint forms the skin. The alcohol in this will break down the skin and allow you to rework that paint. So there you go. And I don't know if it'll work on normal acrylics, because normal acrylics have got a stronger surface film, but give it a go. Who knows? And it might save you some money along the way. My name is Clive from clive5art.co.uk. Please pop along there, as I've said, or press hashtag clive5art in the YouTube search bar, and there's loads of money saving tips in there. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Nice.